standings from the week continue to...
Yeah, they take the playoffs.
Yeah.
Add to the record.
Whoops. Well, that's all right. Okay. So, race is counting down. This is going to be our first match of the semifinals of CoNDUIT 50. Squiddy versus WooperPNG. Best of 3. Winner is going to move on to the finals. They can take 2 matches. Here we go. Any second now. There it is.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Squiddy, actually pretty new member of the community. Came through the Crow racing.
Yep.
That's where I first saw a lot of Squiddy, which is cool. We got a bit of a pause or something going on here. Oh, looks like we're okay. Yeah, you forgot to turn the music up.
What's okay to me?
Yep, I think we're good. We're kind of seeing a little bit of some dropped frames here from Squiddy. Hopefully that sort of sorts itself out.
Mm-hmm. I'm excited to get a chance to catch some CoNDUIT races. Don't have a lot of time during the week, of course, since busy with school.
Know the feeling.
Yes, yep. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
September is hard. But yeah, it's always fun to see the races just ongoing and people commentating and stuff. Big ups to those of the community who did do commentary throughout the week. That's always so nice. It makes it easier for us. And it looks like we almost had... Actually, we did have 100% commentary. So, awesome job, community. Way to go, everybody. Yeah, we got Tic Tac, Patar, Geki, Ranch, Moirana, Moirarina, excuse me, Sanga, and Dash, all doing some commentary over the week to keep it going. That's always good.
We're doing a lot of exploring here on 1-2. Getting some pretty decent stuff out of it.
Yeah, that's rare to... Oh, should have dug down. You can see that the exit is quite clearly down. Yeah, there we go. And is going to get that. But yeah, 2 damage Warhammer.
Definitely don't want to miss the bomb either, because there's regen and the shop on 1-3.
Yeah, regen and heavy plate. But we do have a dragon, so we can spook away the shopkeep.
Looks like Squiddy is going to find all the goods. So that's a 4 damage Warhammer with hopefully regen and heavy plate. Yeah,
that's pretty solid. I think.
Pretty good build.
Yeah, you could do a fireball blood drum, I think, kill, right? No,
yes,
is that
but
work?
You'd need to dig a wall out first.
Right.
So that would cost 2 hearts. You could do it. You don't have the regen, so you can get it back, but the dragon's right there. I think just waiting for the dragon.
Yeah, there it is. So dragon gonna run away, gonna get the leprechaun kill in the meantime.
Perfect timing, yeah.
Yeah, some value timing there. Gonna swap down the damage. Probably wise, I think, just because, you know, as you go, it gets harder and harder to hang on.
Yeah, that is true, but hammer is one of the easier weapons to keep the ears with.
That's true. You just kind of hammer smash.
Like if you weren't in a race, I'd probably give it up. But in a race, you can try to use your opponent's monocle.
That's true. That's some high level play, but it is possible. Oh, Wooper with that great battle shovel kill.
Or just find an obsidian cat, and then you have 4 damage anyway, so it doesn't matter much.
Yeah, that's a good weapon swap, I'd say. Unfortunately, Squiddy is really dropping a lot of frames. I'm gonna do a refresh on their stream. Hopefully, it'll fix it. Oh boy, it's really big. There we go. Gonna be going through the food shop here, keeping the gluttony charm. So if they find like a chicken or a ham, they'll be able to get some serious health.
There was a cheese somewhere, which I assume was not in the shop, because Wooper had a cheese.
All right, I'm not seeing anything about Squiddy's internet here, so I'll just hope that things settle down a little bit. They look to be both pretty close. Wooper does traditionally have a little bit of delay in their stream, and then we're getting a bunch more delay because of Squiddy's dropped frames. So the best thing to do probably is just compare the speedrun timer. You can see that Squiddy is a little bit ahead.
I'm hoping to see a lot of just moving toward the exits at this point from Squiddy. You don't need any more items.
Yeah, the only thing Wooper really needs is a weapon.
Is a weapon, right? So we'll hope that Conga has one. Definitely don't want to be on 1 damage dagger in zone 3.
No, that's really bad. I mean, it's so bad in zone 2, but it's extra bad when you've got... Oh, no!
Oh, no!
That sneaky move there from Conga is going to cost Wooper some... there's a weapon, at least.
I would take that.
Absolutely.
It's 2 damage. You need it.
Yeah, that's definitely a take. I'd take it all, honestly. Yeah, that's pretty good. And there's that ham for the gluttony for Squiddy. Nice build awareness, knowing they have the charm.
Mm-hmm. Remember, you have the gluttony charm. It's pretty much impossible, so very impressed.
Yeah. Oh, I better just eat this apple. I need half a heart. Oh, no.
Yeah. It makes me think back to the team events. And I remember one of the events, my whole team was like, hey, you still have gluttony. You should probably use that. Oh, yeah, thanks.
Good old team events. Yeah, I love that. That was a really awkward situation that Monocle caused a whole bunch of whites to get Wooper there.
It's fine. We have a heavy plate in regen. I think we're okay.
Yeah, but the Earth use was especially funny because
yes.
those things go through.
Yes, Earth normally is a good solution to a bunch of enemies closing in. It's not so good when there's spirits.
Nope. Can I get a quick check from chat on the volumes? Because you sound quiet to me, and I've been trying to turn you up. You're pretty turned up, but I know that sometimes my volumes in my headphones don't match the chat, so just wanted to check. Everything's okay? Crate's
Pretty decent, little low. I can speak up a little bit if I'm already turned up.
All right, I got you almost maxed, but not fully maxed yet. I think we're good now.
Yeah, we'll be okay. I'll just remember that I'm on a microphone. Yeah. Sorry, I had my students yelling at me last year. Oh, we can't hear you sometimes because the school computer's microphones are pretty bad. So if I wasn't, a little bit louder than my normal talking voice, they wouldn't hear me. They'd cut out.
Yeah, you definitely don't want that. All the important knowledge bombs you're dropping, right?
I like to think I add some value to the class.
Okay, so we got Squiddy ahead, I think. Unfortunately, we do have some internet troubles, but Squiddy does appear to be ahead. Yeah, it seems like it is updating, so it's like probably close, given that Wooper is around 7, 15, 16, and Squiddy's just a little bit ahead of that, so probably good, but my god, there's a lot going on that screen. I'm sorry, chat.
It's got a lot of time to think about what you would do in that scenario, right?
Yeah.
What's the next action you would take?
It's a lot of the, like, some of you might be wondering how I got here. Like, sort of like freeze frame movie meme, yeah. Oh, this is an awkward fight here for Wooper.
I wanted to see a blood pulse that whole time.
Next slide. Squiddy is now in zone 5. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to see if Squiddy can maybe drop down their bit rate a little bit. Yeah, thanks, Cupie. We do have a harp use, which is, I think, our first harp of the day.
Yeah, I mean, this is definitely a build that can use harp pretty well. Harp is very build heavy, but pretty good if you have the whole build.
Really good pulse usage there to escape that 4-3 exit. Some more pulses as well. Well done, Wooper.
I'm not sure if that was an intentional drop to 3 damage or just fortuitous, but it's a pretty nice play either way against Death Metal.
Yeah, it makes it a little faster. All right, there's a dry baby, but no transmuting to be seen. All right, Squiddy, where you at? Next slide. Oh my goodness.
You don't need a repeat of that.
Oh, we're on the Necrodancer.
Okay, good. It's not zone 1.
Yeah, don't want that happen. That was really funny.
Also sad, but very funny.
Yeah. Yeah, some wrong warps going on for Squiddy here. Dead Raker skip. Yeah, this is pretty unwatchable, unfortunately, for what's going on Squidy's side. I'm not sure what their drop frame counts at, but it seems like it's going to be pretty high. Wooper, though, is going to be hopping into Dead Ringer here. Looks like, according to the bot, Squiddy has finished. Looks like Wooper's going to be doing some lures. Now, I would definitely say this is not a time to be doing lures if you were, like, close behind. But...
yeah, I don't know. It's hard to gauge, you know, how close they were, right?
Yeah, there's a good chance that they did not have any ability to screen watch Squiddy there. So we'll see if we can get that fixed for our next race. Thanks for your patience, everybody. The descent scroll. Yeah, the classic teal scroll. Old school. Oh no, Moira, that's terrible. 2 hits left on the Necrodancer and then frozen.
It does sound like classic F10, I have to admit. F10 is very fun to watch.
Yeah. So, FTET, I missed it, but is it the case that you were unable to make these finals? Is that the situation? Because it looks like FTET had a solid 6-3 in there. That's too bad. Next time, CoNDUIT 51 in about a month. All right. Hopefully things are going to be much better. Oh, Squiddy was running at 1500 bitrate, which really my computer should be able to handle. But I don't know if maybe their...
I don't think it's on your end.
Yeah, maybe their OBS couldn't handle.
Unfortunately, changing... Well, I guess with drop frame bitrate does affect that.
Yeah, you can also change... You don't have to... Oh, they're lowering their resolution. Okay, yeah, because you don't have to stop your stream to change bitrate, but you do have to stop your stream.
You do, yeah, you're changing the other settings.
Canvas. All right.
I always stop mine when I drop my bitrate because I go to 30 FPS also.
Yeah. All right. Looks better. Maybe? I don't know if this pause is because they've alt tabbed. They say they're rebooting the stream. Yeah, no, it's still slideshowy. Alright, bear with us for a second there, everyone. In the meantime, I'm gonna push another sign-ups here. If you guys want to participate, we have some high-end with sign-ups. Yeah. There's some high-end races coming up. Multi-character and Condor Weekly are both high-end if you want to participate in that. Spook Door is a good time. It's still racing, but you can... it's more about your costume. And then we've got the CoNDUIT 51 coming up at the end of October. And then there's some discussion about Synchrony Meme Door, which is going to be amazing. Because not only is it Meme Door, which is always a good time, but it's going to be using the Synchrony mod, which means we can change the game so much. Who knows? Maybe someone will make like a Super Mario Brothers in Necrodancer. Whatever they do.
Yeah, I am definitely looking forward to seeing what people come up with for that.
Hyper Rando. Yeah, I've got an idea, but I don't know if I can make it. But if someone wants a good idea, which I think it's a good idea, and is willing to make it, I will tell you what it is, and someone should make it. But part of Meme Door, the whole thing is the surprise of it all. So if you do come up with some ideas and you don't know how to make it, then yeah, you'll want to farm it out as best you can. Okay, Maru, I will tell you off stream. Not in front of everyone. I don't know if it's possible, but then again, with Synchrony, everything's possible. All right, bitrate has been lowered. Our refs are saying it's looking good. I am saying it looks pretty bit-ratey. I can't tell if it's freezing or not, but you know what? Okay, I think it looks... Ooh. Yeah, we'll get into it. Also, there is Puzzdoor on the horizon. So if you want to make some puzzles for Puzzdoor, please do. It is most certainly possible, yeah. Generally, also, Meme Door is a team event, which is always a good time. And oftentimes, the memes involve many members of a team. And we've had some classic non-Necrodancer Meme Door memes, like acapella singing 1-1. That was fun. Also, one, what's that called? Fanfic Door, where a whole team wrote a fan fiction, and then I had to read them. Yeah, that was something. Good times. All right, looks like we are probably as good as we're gonna get. So hopefully Squidy's looking better on this one. Looks a little better already. Fanfic Door 2? Oh my goodness, I don't know.
So next time it's going to be you're going to write a play, and then you have to actually act out the play in synchrony.
That's right. Oh my goodness. That's actually kind of awesome. Yeah, we'll create like each team will get a Shakespeare play, and we'll give you like character sprites for each of the characters, and you have to act out a scene as best as you can. Make it happen.
Yeah, because I'm thinking of one of my memories. So I went to writing camp in high school, and there was a 24-hour play thing. So the playwrights start writing a play, and then basically from within 24 hours from starting to write it to performing it.
Oh, that's kind of fun. It's
so
like a game
couple
jam.
Minutes long. I was one of the actors in one of it, so it was fun.
That is fun. I like that. Yeah, I really like that idea. I think that's fun. In previous Meme Door, we did do one where where two members of the team make a puzzle, like a Puzzdoor puzzle.
Yeah, I remember seeing that one.
Was it Asylum? Or was it Asylum? No, I think it was just Pants's. I don't remember what it was called. It's probably called Meme Door 1 or something like that. But yeah, that was a good time. All right, so it definitely looks better on Squidy's end, but I'm thinking we're still seeing occasional freezes. Seems like their internet got worse when they moved, which is tragic.
Yeah.
I don't think it was the Asylum mod. I think that was something that took a little longer to make. I remember Pants's level was like, it was just like, I don't know, it was like 600 levels, and it was just go down right on each level. Something stupid like that.
Wooper opting for the extra safety, buying the sports armor.
Yeah, I like that.
Protects from the drop beats.
Okay. Yeah, it looks like a blood harp for both. It's a good weapon.
It can be. It
Yeah,
needs help.
It does need help, yeah. But I think in terms of all the blood weapons, it's up there. I think it's one of the higher end ones, besides the blood axe and the blood rapier, the blood cannon.
I mean, just get what, lunging and then plate armor and
that's
what else does Abu have? Yeah. Just get the world record build. If they had a bomb, you could get extra damage right there. That'd be nice.
Yeah, I would probably take that.
Yeah, just missing the bomb, unfortunately.
Nice use of the blood drum, though. Given that they have health regen, using the blood drum is a good call. Squiddy gonna just knock that down the trapdoor instead of breaking it there. Oh boy!
Oh.
Here we go.
Okay. Did I commentator bless this?
Yeah, that was pretty great.
You want the world record build? Go get it.
Yeah, here we go. Now, unfortunately, it's the conjure, which gets pretty messy pretty fast.
Well, I mean, you need the conjure. You don't have enough items.
Okay, we got leaping. What's next?
Yeah, this is 1-2 darkness conjure is an adventure.
Yeah, you get a lot of garbage.
At this point, you step in the middle of all those items and blow up all the garbage.
Yeah. We're looking for a good ring here.
Please blow up all the garbage.
Yeah, this is a nightmare.
You need to get rid of these items.
Yeah, bomb and then put on your leaping and leap over the items to the left.
Yeah, because now you're starting to stack them on the middle pile.
This is bad.
I think at this point you have to go.
They're just going. All right.
Yeah.
It's not amazing.
Yeah, it kind of needs a better weapon at some point.
Yeah, we could do this.
We could do this.
There's your better weapon.
I think I keep the Blood Heart because then you have healing. I don't know. It's hard to say. The rapier is good, but not having healing with weeping is a little scary.
Ooh. Okay. Here we go. Oh, hi, dragon. Thank you. Don't you love that when you're like, all right, I got all the stuff. Where do I go? And then a dragon just bursts through the wall, and you're like, oh, thanks, guy. All right. Well, I'm going to give the build to Wooper.
I would hope so, yeah. If you don't have the better build after Darkness Conjure, something went wrong.
And I've seen that, for sure. But you definitely want Squiddy. As Squiddy, you'd want to be a lot further ahead than you are, given that we're pretty much neck and neck already, and it's only the end of Zone 1.
Yeah, the big thing is that Squiddy does have a lot better health situation. But, I'm gonna stick with the I do not agree.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, that's nice for Wooper. Jump right in the middle of the trap. Now you're in trouble. Uh-oh. Okay, get back out.
Yeah, that was maybe just delaying a little too much there. All right, really probably gonna just leave that Thinky Thonk Shrine alone. That would be nice for
I would hit it and just see if it's an axe. Because if it's an axe, you keep it.
Oh,
and if it's anything else, you just go back.
You maybe could argue cat, maybe. Because cat pain's so good.
Yeah, yeah, depending on what you're comfortable with. But if it's an axe, you've turned into Dorian, and Dorian's a pretty good character.
Dorian's quite fast. We had some different seed differential here. Squiddy's shrine, Zone 2 shrine, was on 2-2, and it was a regen shrine, versus Wooper's, which was on 2-1, and it was the Funky shrine. And this Vacation Minotaur is going a long way, and it's coming back. There we go. Okay, we got the blood drum in. And there was a trapdoor up top, which you should probably just go into.
Yeah, you don't have time to... I know, this is just a tough situation to be in, because you're behind and you have the worst build.
Yeah.
So you kind of just have to hope your opponent dies.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen people push the worst build fast, and of course Squiddy is the favorite here, so presumably Squiddy, if someone's gonna do it, Squiddy will, but yeah, you're absolutely right.
You still have to try to push, but you're probably not gonna win just by outplaying. Oh, especially not now.
Oh my goodness, pink shovel find. There was the Thinky Thonk Shrine there on 3-1, but Squiddy did not go for it, is keeping this build. And the YOLO teleport trap does find a shovel out of it and a bunch of danger items. With the gi and the
damage up though, so probably ended up being okay.
Yeah, they got the weaker of the damage ups that was in there, but the one that is less likely to get you killed. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Okay, and so yeah, Wooper with the lead, but you know what?
No, that was not good.
That's a lot of damage.
Oh, that was ice that I always get scared stepping on ice like that.
I'm scared for Wooper, and actually Squiddy.
I think we're out of here.
Squiddy found a trap door, so Squiddy actually did get ahead. This is interesting now. So a lot of pressure right now on Wooper with that half a heart. Needs some sort of regen. Oh my goodness.
Okay, there it is.
Get bailed. Tick tack bail. There it is.
So apparently, as commentators, we have reversed our powers for this match.
Yeah, it's all commentator bless all the way down now.
We want to prove we can also be a force for good.
That's right. Yeah, this whole race is a PR stunt for us. All right, we're gonna be picking up a.
See, there's some more safety. There we go. We just leave the transmute behind.
Yeah, once you're at this point with the build, okay.
That's. I don't think that bow was intentional. I think we forgot.
Wait.
Oh, uh-oh.
Oh, it's a holster.
Oh, yeah. Oh!
No! No way! Oh my god, that was brutal!
Oh no.
Golems are the worst. Ah, jeez. And that is
so used to dealing 5 damage and then you deal 4.
That is an exhausting death right there. Like where you're like, I gotta do all that conjuring again.
Nope. Did you know that golems do 5 hearts of damage?
I guess so.
When they hit you on goo.
Wait. Oh, no. Hold on. Did Wooper
They do
have
2.5
armor?
normal.
But
Yeah,
I
you
guess
have
the armor doesn't.
plate, but 5 hearts of damage is a lot of damage.
Holy cow. Oh, we got funny feet.
Yep.
They're
Don't mean
also
too
a war
hard.
drum. Yeah. When memes go wrong. Actually, yeah, but you know, funny feet with this harp is really good.
You don't say.
Yeah, I do. Here we go. All right, there is an axe. It is a gold axe. We're gonna leave it.
I mean, you have the extra regen actually does matter. You can always use more health with lunging.
Yes, absolutely. All right, we're on to 5-3, and we are really pushing this. Now, I will say, back in the news, Squidy's PB, which was pretty good, did feature the funny feet, which kind of indicates that Squidy's good with the funny feet. Oh, that's just rude. Oh my god.
You live on that space now.
Yeah. He's getting the full surround. Yeah, you're looking a lot like Melody in that situation. All right, nice kill. Yeah, blood drum kill, no problem. All right, we're on to the neck dancer. Definitely more awkward with the funny feet than with the silly socks, but still really good because you knock them back.
If you have practice, they're good. If you have not practiced, it's actually worse than normal feet.
Right, yeah, so you have to, like, if you bump him, then you have to turn them off. There's a lot more toggling of the boots. Oh my god.
See, yeah, that's an example of what can happen if you don't use them well here. Uh-oh.
Dorian's getting punched and clubbed. There we go. Oh, yeah.
There we go. There's what can happen when it goes right.
Wowee. That was awesome. All right, let's see if my big moment works. It might not. Let's find out. Hey, it did.
This looks like it's gonna, yeah.
All right, so this is the big moment, and it is, yeah, 3 hearts with the plate mail and...
Holster confirmed worst item in the game.
Oh, and it just because it wasn't a lunge because of the funny feet. If they had their funny feet, that would have been a lunge. Right? Like, it's because they jumped into close proximity. Oh my goodness,
Yep.
That's rude.
Well, the whole thing was because he thought the rapier was still back there. Like
Oh,
I did
what's
too.
happening?
But it was holstered.
Yeah, the holster. That also confused me. Holster confirmed bad. Those last 3 hits for Squiddy are hilarious. It's like,
Yep.
It's all 3 hits are featured in this little short replay because of how fast it was.
Yeah, every once in a while you go into Necrodancer with lunging and you get like a 10-second fight.
It's so cool. That's like lunging death metal. It's one of my favorites because I think there's like situations where you're likely to hit the bounce traps. I don't know how the geometry maps out, but yeah, I've seen some where it's just like you're hitting all the bounce traps as you're like just launching around the arena. It's very funny.
That's when it does move 5 times.
That's right. Haha. Yeah, it's only 4 tiles, turns out. All right. Lots of discussion after that race between the racers, but we're going to be starting out in a moment on race 2. Squiddy saying they were tempted to reset after they saw that conjure. It's kind of crazy when your first ring conjure is Shadow.
Yeah, Shadow Conjure is... I mean, that's the one that you might actually reset for, because it was pretty fast. You have to make sure you get the 100 gold, though. It's kind of annoying.
Yeah, that can be hard when it's early.
And then it was early Blast Helm, too, so you can clear out the items to make it faster.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's a good point. And with the blast helmet, it's a lot easier.
Right.
Because without
that's
the blast helm, you have to like place the weapon or item you want in the way when you escape the bomb, or use leaping, I guess, to leap over it.
Right. You don't have to worry so much about accidentally blowing something up.
All right, are we what's going on there, my friends? Are we gonna get started here? We're just kind of sitting in the room.
I don't know. I see Wooper in the Twitch chat.
Yeah, let's
Oh, this match is done.
Oh,
they're waiting on you.
Oh, what? That was game 2? I thought that was game 1.
Yeah, that was game 2. I was not paying attention.